Hi everyone, it's Tonya and I want to share with you this little mini that I've put together, and this is to help me kind of stay organized through the holiday season. I know none of you have this problem, but it just seems like between Thanksgiving and Christmas, time just gets away from me and I am so disorganized. I have receipts at the bottom of my purse everywhere I turn. So I came up with this system a few years ago and it's really truly helped me. So I just want to share it with you guys today. The outside cover is made with, it's a mulberry paper, and I know it's white and I'm kind of concerned this year because this is the first one I've done that's white, but I think it'll be okay. I sprayed it with a little Scotch Guard so it would stay white, and two, if it gets dirty, who cares? It's just an organizer. And these are the poinsettia flowers that I've been making, and the deer here is supposed to remind me of, you know, the little yard deers that you see that are white that have the Christmas lights on them and everything. I just kind of thought he looked like that. So this is how I did it. I cut him out of acetate. I cut 2 pieces out of transparency, and they were cut from the Joys of the Season cartridge, and I think it was at 5 1/4 inches for this size. Then on the first layer, I kind of took my glue. You can kind of see it zigzag a little bit, and zigzagged it around. I just used the quick dry Scotch glue and then dusted it with some white diamond dust glitter. And then after it dried, I took the other side, ran it through my Xyron, and then laid it down on top of it. So the top doesn't have glitter exposed. So while I'm carrying it around, I don't have to worry about brushing all that glitter off and having it everywhere and looking like a stripper all through the holidays, or a crazy Christmas lady with glitter all over her face. So anyway, the top up here is cut from the tags off of the Teresa Collins Noel collection. And all of the paper in here was the Teresa Collins Noel collection, with the exception of one sheet, which I will show you that pattern when we get to it. Then I have a small piece of Velcro up here. And this paper is very durable paper. I'm not even concerned about this ripping over time because it's a very thick watercolor paper. So I think it's going to hold up pretty well. And over here, the whole book is put together with an envelope, and it's a 10 by 13 envelope that's folded in half. So this is 10 inches this way, and then it's 13 wide when it's open. And then this flap of the envelope, I just covered this with the Noel collection paper. And something I just want to say real quick about this paper collection is the color palettes are black, red, and gold, but in like a cream color. And the thing I like about it is it's taken the traditional red color, and even gold is a traditional color for Christmas. But when they add the black to it, it just kind of classes it up a little bit. And it takes it from, you know, it's just such an unexpected color for Christmas. And it's just so formal, and I love it. Love it, love it. Teresa Collins, if you see this video, you have outdone yourself with this collection, girl. I love it. So what we have here is I left this flap open for receipts or, you know, whatever, coupons, sale flyers, whatever, to go in here. And then on this side, there are a lot of paper clips and binder clips in this album. And then I have the Thanksgiving menu, which is printed. This is a brush that I used in Photoshop. It was from the House of 3, and I printed out on ledger paper. Because this ledger paper was red and green, which I thought was kind of cool. And then it says Thanksgiving menu at the top. And then on this side, I've just taken a November calendar, and again, these are the House of 3. I'll turn it this way so you can see it. These are the House of 3 brushes. Aren't they beautiful? And I just printed this out on my color laser printer on this gold paper that I had. And I think this gold paper, I think it's made for inkjet printers, but I found it for 25 cents for a pack of, I think, 20 or 25 sheets last year at the end of Christmas at Walmart. So in their stationery, Christmas stationery section. Then on the back here, I left the calendar part open so that for dates, like, so kids are always having some kind of party or something going on. So this just kind of gives me more space to put more detail if I need to from other than that little square on the front. And then grocery list is up here again on the ledger paper with the house of 3. And then I cut out the word coupons and put it on this paper. Oh, this was the paper, I forgot to tell you. This was the paper that is not in the Teresa Collins collection. But I want you to pay attention to it because it has these stars that are black and it has these swirls that are red and white. And it matches this paper collection so well. It also has the same texture as that. It's got like a watercolor texture, and I believe that this came out for 4th of July, and it worked perfect for this. And I found it like on a 10-cent rack at a store, a scrapbook store, 2 years ago. Anyway, so this is all Teresa Collins paper, and I left this open with coupons. There's a pocket here, and this says, I just have, areas for sale flyers and coupons and things. And it just kind of gets them out of my purse and gives me a place to trap all this information without having, a big ordeal. And then I'm a photographer, so I'll start taking photographs of people for Christmas, and I don't do it professionally as far as like a large group of people, but all my friends and family, they'll bring their kids over or whatever, and we'll take pictures. We'll just spend the whole afternoon. So I left one of the little film strip acetates in here too, to put the pictures in here that maybe wouldn't make it to the Christmas card, but like us making funny faces at the babies to get them to laugh, that kind of thing. And then the family photo will go here. And then on the other side, I use the candy cane paper, and this is the naughty or nice list. And what this is more or less not so much my Christmas list, but maybe some brainstorming of gift ideas more than anything. And then there's a little binder clip up here, and it just says naughty or nice down here. This came from the collection as well. And then on this side, I have the tree. Now, my tree is one of those things that is every year is an ordeal. When we live here in Florida, so we don't go out and cut down our own tree. My brother did that one year when we were in high school. It was the most pathetic Christmas tree I've ever seen in my life. Florida pines are not meant for Christmas trees. I mean, it was sad. It was crazy. If you have a Florida pine Christmas tree, I am so sorry if I offend you, but I believe in a real tree. I want to smell Christmas in my house through the holidays. And my tree goes up Thanksgiving, and it doesn't come down until after Christmas, but and it's alive the whole time, and I love it. So I wanted a picture of us picking out the tree this year, and of course we have to go to a store and pick them out, but I shake every tree on the lot. I mean, and they've gotten where they know me. I mean, my father-in-law owns the store, but the guy who runs this garden center, he knows me. He knows exactly what I'm going to do, and he always picks out the perfect tree for me, and he sticks it in the back of the lot, and he lets me come in, and I shake out every single tree, and then he takes me to the one in the back, and that's always the one I want. So I don't know why I don't just start there, except it's more fun to shake them all. And then, of course, pictures of the house decorated. I just thought that'd be nice to add in here too, and maybe keep a little journal spot of some of the traditions about decorating and things. And then I just have a couple of pockets to trap extra things, like just random things, and then some extra notebook paper. And again, this is a brush that is taken from the House of 3. I bought the brush set from them. And on this side, okay, this is where the true Christmas list comes into play in the Gibbs mansion. If you don't have a tag with your name on it, you don't get a gift. That's just how I roll. We sit down, we make us a list. This includes office parties, everything. Like, if everybody who gets a gift from me gets a tag. And I keep them simple. These just have some misting done to them. And I might go in and stamp them or whatever. And then I'm going to run them through my inkjet printer and print their names on them. And I left a couple of little holes. I cut these out of my Cricut. A couple of little holes to put some ribbon in. But once the gift is bought and wrapped, this tag will then go onto the wrapped package. So I still have to decorate the tags. I haven't done it yet. Now, some people are going to get a tag that's all done up like a Christmas ornament, and they put it on their tree year after year, and that's fine. But I don't think the 9-year-old cousin Trey is going to care about a picture of my kid. So he gets one of these. Anyway, so receipts go in here. And again, this is the second envelope. And just another little scratch paper with some paper clips. Paper clips, if you're going to make this album, paper clips, binder clips, and loose paper seem to be the ideal thing for this, because you always need a sheet of paper to write something down on. Then on this side, I have a Christmas card list and a couple of sheets of paper here, maybe jotting down random addresses. I also use this for when people send me cards. If I'm not at home where I can check my address book, I'll jot their address on here in case the envelope gets separated. And then that way I can go back and reference it later in case they've moved or something's changed. And then over on this side, I have just 2 or 3 Christmas cards that I keep in here with a book of stamps. And I do this because, you never know when you need a card. And it's always nice to have one. So there's one in here. It's not meant for sitting down and power filling out Christmas cards. It's meant for the random occasional one that you need to fill out and put into the mail quickly. And if you're like me, you never have a card and you never have stamps, so this just kind of helps keep me a little more organized. And then over here is the grocery list for Christmas, and of course this is the Christmas calendar that's left blank, so I can write in anything I want. And then here's the calendar at a glance. Again, I use the House of 3 brush set. And then Christmas menu is over here. And I don't know about your family, but my family, they'll call me 20 times, even if it's a potluck, and say, what am I supposed to bring for Christmas dinner? And so I'll have this all written down as to who's bringing what. And so I always have it. And then that's it. The thing comes back together. Now, I don't know if at the beginning if I told you this or not, but on the binding, this entire thing is bound with a rubber band. And then I just put some fiber on here to just kind of hide the rubber band. And then I added a little bit of bling just to kind of dress it up a little bit. I might put a couple of little jingle bells on it so I can hear it if somebody's messing with it, trying to be nosy. But these little jewels came from Tuberdon. Thank you, Tuberdon. This is how I used them. And, so I just think this just kind of gives the kids a good idea of what kind of chaos happens at Christmas time, and it'll be fun to go back and look at these year after year and see how things change or how much they all stay the same. It's fun to go back and look. Brittany says my tree looks the same every single year, but I can tell you from previous pictures it changes. She just hasn't noticed. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday season, stress-free. My goal is to have all my Christmas bought before Thanksgiving so I can relax and enjoy the holidays. It's really, to me, it's all about spending time with family and building relationships and traditions. So anyway, thank you guys, and please leave me comments, and I love to hear from you. Thanks.